Hello? 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 Are you guys gonna let me in? Hello? 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 It's very cold outside. Are you guys gonna let me in? Hello? 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 Guys, it's really cold outside, guys. Did you bring my order? I got a 2 pizza pie here. 1 pepperoni, 1 cheese. And then we also got a garlic bread. Is this your order? Hello? Can y'all let me in? She's not human. Who said that? Who said that? Come out, pull up. I just want to talk. Just put it in front, sis. Ain't no way you're just gonna let a bird hang in the rain, bro. Money first. Hold on, if I'm the DoorDash, you give me money. why the fuck would I deliver you pizza and give you money? But yes, hello. Hi, hello. Hold on. I have to where's my fan? Hi. Hello. Ain't no way my laptop fucking restarted the moment you said hello. To be fair, I do have that. Sorry, I can't get over how Megamind I look like with this angle. You know, just like. Hello? It's very bad pizza. How dare you? How dare you? What the hell? Forehead, it's me. Hello, Dewa. I'll never let you in. Why the fuck not? It's raining here. Don't you guys have some fucking courtesy or something? Come on. Like, what's the worst? Look, what's like POV? You hear knocking in your door at like 3 a.m. and you see this face. You're gonna let her in or not? What's the worst that I can do? Is she gonna start singing monitoring? No, that comes after the tip. You gotta tip me first for that. Hi, Birdie. Hello. Hi. Happy. Asuka, give me a beer. What if she lied about the garlic bread? Come on. Do you think if a pizza delivery guy is a vampire, do you think they'll be able to deliver like garlic bread? Like, does garlic actually hurt vampires is what I'm saying. Can they actually eat garlic bread? If you were a vampire and you had your job is to deliver pizzas, and then like somebody ordered like a stack of pizza, and then they also ordered like a side of garlic bread, like freshly baked garlic bread. If you touch it, is it gonna burn you or something? Go back to the jail. Fine. I'll go back to the jail. God damn it. Fine. Hold on then. Fine, you want me to go back to the jail? Fine. Nobody here's appreciate my effort anyway. Damn. What if they're just being a picky eater? Well, they're stored in a box, so it's fine. But I don't know. I feel like whenever you order garlic bread, like the garlic juices just like oozes out, you know. I'm not a vampire, so I don't know like how badly a garlic can like hurt a vampire genuinely. Like, I know like a cross hurts them. A stake to the heart. Steak. Why would you work for an Italian themed restaurant as a vampire? Girl, in this economy, you can't... Look, guys, in this economy, you can't afford to be picky. You think I want to be a VTuber? I'm just saying, bro, in this economy, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Am I right? Vampire, not vampire? Like, if you're... Hold on. Sadewa told me to go to jail, so I'm putting myself to jail, okay? Hold on. Everybody calm down. I'm not missing. I'm just putting myself into jail, okay? Don't worry. Sabar kawan-kawan. Bentar ya. The things I do to help my friends out. There you go. Okay. Well, I think they should do it. Okay. Are you guys happy? Is this what you wanted? Me behind bars? Is this what you wanted? Where the fuck is Sadewa? Is this what the fuck you wanted, huh? Hello? Hello? I've served my sentence. I've been locked away. Yo, fuck this shit. You know what? This is what I get for leaving you guys for 10 fucking days. I swear. You know what? It's just me. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore. It's just, you know what, guys? It's just me and my fucking harmonica here. Okay? Who even cares anymore? Wait, are we the one in jail? Are we the one in jail? Considering that I have a bed and a toilet behind me? Considering that I have a bed and a toilet behind me? Oh shit, you can also see the tiny ass window behind me. No, I don't think you're the one getting jailed here. Of course you have a harmonica in hand. This fucking piece of shit harmonica. How you have a harmonica in prison? Somebody sent me cake and like put it inside the cake, and then the guard gave it to me. Don't tell the guards though. Don't tell the guards that I said that. So what are you in for? Robbery? What am I in for? I went to a pizza place, and then when they offered me if I wanted to pay for the drink bar, I said nah, just give me a water cup. So they gave me a water cup, but then I went to the drink bar and I didn't put water inside of my water cup. I actually secretly put in Coke Zero, but then they caught me, and apparently that's illegal, so you know. My wallet. To be fair, I thought the bet I'm the guard, as if. Yeah, you're the guard. You're gonna spend all night listening to that fucking shit. Ni howdy. It's your sister, goddammit. This fucking harmonica used to belong to my brother. I think some of you know that I recently went out of town. I had to go back to Bali for a bit because we just finished a few repairs on the family house there. So we had to do a little, like, what would you call it? Like a traditional ceremony that you gotta do, like a traditional cleansing ceremony you gotta do when you've just finished like building or repairing like a house or like a shop or something, you know. Then I was like cleaning our rooms and everything, and I found my brother's old harmonica here. So I brought it with me, put it into my backpack, and then I flew back over here. And this fucking stupid ass harmonica, you're not gonna believe this. This got me stopped at the TSA. Having matcha Pilates in Bali, isn't it? I am going to ban you. I am going to fucking ban you from my stream. Don't think I wouldn't fucking do it, bitch. No shot. All of the shots. I don't know. Like, the funniest thing is that in my backpack, I had like my laptop, and it's like a gaming laptop. It's a Lenovo LOQ, Lenovo lock, if you would. And then I had like the big ass charger that came with it, And then I also had a pouch of electronics and everything. Weirdly enough, when I put my backpack under like the scanner thingy to go to the other side and everything, and then they stopped me, I was like, oh, are they gonna like search the electronics, because it's such a big ass battery and everything, big fat fucking battery. But no, they were like, I'm gonna open this pocket, okay, miss? And I'm like, go fucking ahead. And then they start like putting their hands into the pockets of my backpack, and they're like, what is this? What is this? And lo and behold, in the middle of that airport, they pull out my brother's dumb fucking harmonica. And then like the TSA officer who was searching me looked to their partner who was like managing the equipment, and they were like, it's a harmonica. And then the partner was like, oh, it's a harmonica. And I was like, yeah, it's a fucking harmonica. Did you guys really stop me? Because what did you think this was? You've never seen a harmonica before? What the fuck did you guys think this was? You guys saw like a flat, like rectangular shape of metal inside my backpack. What the fuck did you think this was? I mean, it does look like a bomb. I've never seen a bomb in my entire life. I don't know what a bomb looks like. I've never seen a harmonica. I don't know. That was the highlight of their day. Oh man. Yeah, as a gun. But yeah, man, I really have to learn my lesson, because again, I brought my stupid ass laptop with me back home to Bali, because I thought, at least, like, even if I'm only going to be there for like 4 days or so, I really thought like, oh, I can certainly get some work in. Wrong. If you're going home, not for a holiday, not for like just going home, but you're going home like me with the purpose of like, I don't know, ceremonies and like family events, nah, you're not gonna have time to work. They might think it's a switchblade, true, a butterfly knife. Maybe they thought it was a knife. Maybe they thought like the harmonica looks kind of like a Swiss knife, a folded up Swiss knife, and everything. So yeah, 4 days is actually quite a short time. I know. I flew in, and then day 1 I immediately prepped for the event, and then day 2 more prep for the event, and then day 3 was the event, and then I flew back home this morning at like 5 a.m. So I'm sorry if I'm a little bit low energy. I don't know, flying is really exhausting to me. Also, I thought I was gonna die. that just might be my fear talking, but like, I really thought I was gonna die, guys, because you know that thing where oh, that's a tight schedule, welcome to my life. I don't know. I don't know, like, I'm a bird, I shouldn't be confined to like commercial airlines, is what I feel like. If humans were meant to fly, would have been born with wings. Did the plane do a backflip? Not exactly, but have you guys ever heard the saying that goes a little bit like, people say that the most dangerous moments for a plane is like two time frames, which is one, when they're taking off, and B, when they're landing. Now, I don't know if this is actually true, if there's any, I don't know, aero engineers in the chat, or maybe just engineers in general, or maybe like somebody who works in airlines in the chat who can confirm that. I don't know, but that's like a saying that I've heard over and over and over in my entire life regarding to airplanes. Oh yeah, that's true. Fuck. The Lion Air experience. Well, actually, I wasn't even using Lion Air, so you know. But you didn't hear that from me. Anyway, we had a little bit of trouble during the landing when I was like coming home, when I was like touching down to Bali. So the plane was like going down, and then like if you've ever seen like Bali's airport runway, the plane's runway actually extends into the sea, right? So from the perspective of a passenger who's sitting on a plane that's going down to land on Bali, it will almost look like your pilot's gone crazy and is trying to dunk your ass into the ocean. Okay? Like I saw some foreigners like panicking next to me, and I was like, first time. Are you using Garuda? Fuck no. Boy, I ain't using Garuda just to go home. What the fuck? Oh god, yeah, but like I've traveled in and out of Bali long enough to know what they're doing. But to somebody who's not used to it, if it's like your first time visiting Bali, whether it's a domestic flight or an international flight, the flight's runway, because the airport is right next to the sea, the runway extends out into the ocean. So when you're going down and landing on the airport in Bali, it's really gonna look like you're gonna pass through our beloved above sea highway. Yeah, that's right, we got an above sea highway. Fuck you. I don't know why I'm being so aggressive, chat. I'm sorry. I'm so sleep deprived, yo. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, we got an above sea highway. Fuck you, by the way. Anyway, first you're going to see the plane's going to fly above that runway, and then you're gonna be like, whoa, that's so cool. And then after that, it's gonna keep going down, and then you're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Why does it keep going down? I don't see no runway. What the fuck is going on? And then just at the very, very last second, right as the plane is gonna like touch the water, you finally see like, oh, there's been a runway under us all this time. I just couldn't see it until we were like really close to ground and everything. See, here's the thing. Sorry, I was late. Look what happened. They got me imprisoned because you were late. It's okay, I forgive you. So what happened is that, how do I explain this? Because I've had to travel in and out of Bali a lot, and oftentimes it's by plane, I start to get a feeling of when a pilot is speeding too much during landing. I feel like the ideal speed should be like you're speeding, you're going down, and then at some point, once you're going to touch that runway, you start just like gliding, and then you hit the brakes, and if you're like really good at it, it's all smooth and dandy, right? I don't know what was up with the pilot, but I kept feeling like the more we were going down, the more they were speeding up, and I was like, what the fuck is this dum-dum doing? And like, I'm not a pilot. I shouldn't be calling them a dum-dum, but like, whatever, man. I was like, what the fuck is this dum-dum doing? So first of all, because we were like speeding really hard, when the wheels of the plane finally touched that runway, there was like a recoil, like a bounce, So instead of just like landing and then you start braking, it's like slowly. No, like we landed, bam, and then because we were like gunning it so like high speed and everything, there was a recoil. We kind of like bounced, bam, bounced, and then we did a bit of an initial D. The plane started like skidding and swerving, like first to the right, and then everybody in the cabin screamed. And it started like skidding, like swerving to the right because, like, because of inertia and the pilot like losing balance and everything, and everybody was screaming. And then to balance it out, the pilot immediately like tried to balance it by like steering the plane to the left. So we had a little initial D moment on top of the recoil, and I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die. Is it a raining day? Surprisingly, no. It was really clear. It was really clear, really fucking hot, because we're entering summer and Bali was so fucking hot. I mean, Bali has always been hot. If Bali was cold, then we're all fucked. But like it was really fucking hot. So yeah, no rain, no slippery runway. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know why the pilot sped up as we went down and everything. I don't know what they were thinking, but often happen. Suddenly I felt like this guy exactly. Masa itu juga banyak ini kan. I'm sorry, I'm gonna sound really offensive, but like there were a lot of like foreigners in the plane, and I think they were already scared enough with the whole like can't see the runway above the ocean, and they think that the pilot's gone suicidal and everything. On top of that, the recoil and then the plane swerving. Yeah, they were screaming, man. There were like 7 kids in the plane and they were all screaming, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. No way, you drifted in a plane. Put that on the cool things you've done, hell yeah. It's when the wind hits the plane from the side, that makes sense. Holy shit. If you feel a bounce and suddenly speed up, it seems like you'll panic and be confused about whether to approach the final or go around. Yep. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Is this why you guys suddenly sound so eloquent? Yo, you guys, YouTube is auto-translating your chat to me. What the fuck? No wonder you guys sound so elegant. I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck is going on with my chat? Why do you guys sound so informative? Why the fuck do you guys sound so elegant and using such colorful vocabulary? Somebody just said, oh yeah, new planger feature. I thought you guys were just speaking that way, and then I hovered my mouse over the chat, and then like, okay, it's AI forcing you guys. Ew, AI this, AI that, AI ini, AI itu. Bagaimana kalau AI cium kamu? Sorry. Jeez, no wonder. God, I really thought that my chat had just upped their vocabulary game, That's not an insult to you guys. I was just really confused. Like, why is everybody up being a Shakespeare in my chat all of a sudden? Get away from me. Oh man. Sejak kapan punya grammar apik? Makanya itu, kayak aku bukan mau ngejek grammarnya orang, tapi maksud aku tuh kayak kenapa tiba-tiba grammarnya jadi pada bagus? What the hell? You can disable it via the stream dashboard. Let's see. Where the fuck is it? What the fuck? How the fuck do I disable this shit? I don't like talking to you guys like this. I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of gentlemen. Gentlemen? Jadi teks kita disusun ulang atau ditranslate? Kayak lu ngetik barusan itu tuh, yang keluar tuh langsung, so our text is rearranged or translated. Terus kalau gua hover mouse-nya di atas teks lu baru kelihatan aslinya. So basically, whatever you guys are saying that's not in English, probably Indonesian for some of you, the moment you type it into my chat, it goes in as English. But if I hover my mouse over your text, then I can see the original message, and that sucks. The fuck? My lady. Quite a fuck you. Okay, hold on. I gotta Google this shit. How do you turn off? This sucks. This is just as bad as like auto dubbing in YouTube. I'd be looking up like a Chinese recipe, and then I'd be looking for a video that actually is speaking in, Mandarin. But when I click on the video, it'll be like, "Hello everyone, today we are going to be making crab eggs. Hooray, hooray, I love crab, I love crab." Like, dude, I don't want that. What if they auto dub me? Oh no, it's okay. I have it turned off. How to disable auto translate YouTube live chat. This happened with some Seiyu vids I was watching. I know, that's really bad. To disable auto-translate YouTube live chat, click the three-dot menu at the top of the chat window. Aha. Okay. Fuck. That's not, under, I see. It's under customization. Are you fucking kidding me? Autodub is so fucking bad, yeah. I gotta go into my YouTube setting. Okay, hold on, guys. Papa's trying his best for you. Hold on. No, that's not how you do it. What the hell? On the stream settings, locate the video details box and edit customization. What? Where the fuck is it? Am I just dumb? I need some help. Is Dewa here? Dewa! I don't like doing my own work. Somebody spoon feed me this shit. Are we still talking like sickly Victorian child, Papa? Right now, no, which is good. Oh, hold on. I think... Aha! I got it. I got it. Okay. Start speaking in non-English. Somebody say something in Indonesian. Anjay. Okay, there you go. Babi. Gimme. Nah, okay. There you go. It's turned off. Hooray! Oodle. Who the fuck taught you that word? Alat traktir nyala nggak? Oke, bentar ya. Nyala mestinya. Should be nyala. Yes. It should be nyala. Omelette du fromage. Salamat. But yeah, my god. Again, really sorry if I'm low energy. I'm really tired. I got home. Flight was at 5 a.m. Got home here at 7 a.m. And then I had some breakfast and then I fell into a coma. Because for the for the what's the word that people use when they throw a champagne bottle to ships and everything as like a way to bless the newly built christening. Is that the word? Is that what you say? Is that what's going on when people throw and break bottles of champagne to a ship and everything? Christening, yeah, okay. So basically, our version of a christening ceremony. Me and my mom only invited like very little people because mostly we just needed like a head priest and then the priest's wife who also acts like an assistant, and then a few of our like village elders and a few of my family members who are obviously gonna be there to as like support and everything, basically running around as hosts and everything. So our initial like estimate for guests was only up to like 25, right? But then like one day before the actual event, me and my mom drove to the village because we had to collect some like traditional offerings and we had them made by somebody in the village. So we were there to pick it up and everything. And then it turns out, I don't know which bitch did this. Sorry. But like somebody started blabbering about like, oh yeah, I heard that the Crow family like just finished like repairing and renovating their family home, so they're gonna be like christening it tomorrow, you know, blah 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 blah. And then everybody started inviting themselves. Hamin satu dari acara tiba-tiba ngomong gitu kayak kayaknya ini ikut deh, bruh. Like what the fuck do you think this is a party? Like when I say christening, it's almost a strictly religious traditional thing, you know. It's not really like a party or everything, but I think everybody here is just such fucking bums and you just want to be included in anything. Nyari MBG ya, aku juga mikirnya gitu kok. Damn, they expect something. Yeah, I think they were just looking for free lunch. So what started as like 25 people doubled into 50. And I already had like ordered like from this catering company, I already ordered like 25 bentos, you know, 25 like boxed lunch, right? And then because of this sudden surplus of fucking bums who just like invited themselves without telling me and everything, I had to like I panicked and I had to like rush over to the catering and tell them like to double it and everything. Jesus. Girl, why are you in a cage? I'm actually not sure why I'm in a cage. I assume this is my punishment for leaving you guys for 10 days. Time to perform the miracle of one love to fishes. Oh my god, can't blame them. I guess I'd love a free lunch, I know. So yeah, there was that. Oh, Jesus. Does it become twice the initial invitees? Yeah, because like initially we put like a high mark of 25 people, and 25 was already like even like above our initial estimate. We were only estimating like counting up to like maybe like 13 people, 15 at best, you know, and then we add another 10 just to be sure, and somehow it became like about 40 packs. What the fuck is going on? Bro, gua kira ini POV CCTV pagar rumah, nggak salah sih. Masukin gua dong. Dingin, cok. Syukuran rumah di Bali itu open house? Nggak juga sih. Nggak juga. It's not really an open house. Makanya gue bete karena gue sebenarnya tidak mengundang mereka gitu loh. Kan yang penting orang-orang yang melakukan adatnya kan, tuan rumah, keluarga tuan rumah, terus kayak para pendeta yang melakukan kayak ini kan peradatannya gitu. Yang lainnya sebenarnya tuh nggak perlu gitu loh, kocak. Sorry, sudden Indo. One of these days I'll do a full Indo stream, but I kind of feel scared of doing a full Indo stream because I get angry a lot in Indo. Oh man. Dear God. Full Indo stream or like full Misu stream. No, I'll use Indo, but I'll be like super soft spoken. I'd be like, I'll use my Komifuro voice. How about that? A chance to test my chops. Oh boy. That's in demand. No, it's not. Customer service voice. No, I'm traumatized from. Also, if I'm taking pauses, that's because I'm drinking tea. I need a bit of caffeine so that I don't fall asleep in the middle. No, I'm traumatized from using my customer service voice because the last time I used it in Komifuro to be nice to my customer, somebody behind me who was there to help me started giggling at me. Maybe they think it's funny or something. Oink, oink yourself, bitch. The fuck? Oh man. Oh yeah. Also, I'm currently in preparation for Komipara in Jogja. I'm really exhausted, but I still have so many work that I need to catch up on. So until Komipara happens, I cannot promise that I'm going to be able to stream very frequently. You're gonna have to wait until I'm done with Comic Parade, Komipara, for me to like go back to streaming semi-frequently or something. Oh, also, I got accepted into Chibicon, the one in Surabaya, in June. So that's like 2 events. I'm not gonna be selling in Komifuro though, so sorry about that. I wanted to, but I feel like 3 events back to back, just like 1 month away from each one. Like I don't think I have that stamina just yet. So yeah. You're going to Chibicon? Yeah, I'll be at Chibicon. Still waiting for you guys' catalog for Komipara. Boleh gak ada katalog aja gak? Can I just not make a catalog? Kon di Indo jadi banyak. Ya bagus satu. I'd say it's good that like anime conventions in Indonesia are starting to get more widespread. Supaya nggak cuma di Jakarta doang. I think it's good that anime conventions are getting more widespread in Indonesia. I mean, that way it doesn't get too centralized and only happening in Jakarta, right? But that's, that's my opinion. Oh my god. Kalimantan juga dong. Yeah, man, actually give Kalimantan some love, bro. Does Kalimantan have like a pretty established like anime convention? I personally haven't heard of any, but if there's any Kalimantan peeps in the chat who can confirm or not, it would be really nice. Give Kalimantan some love, bro. Kita dapetnya sawit doang. Damn. Man. CF assisted event kayaknya ada dari Kalimantan. Good. I don't know, because I feel like if events are only happening in like Jakarta, BSD, Jakarta, and Bungo Stray Dogs, it's equivalent of like having events all happening exclusively only ever in like LA. Fuck that. So yeah. Also, because I don't live in Jakarta, obviously I'm accustomed to like adding like travel time and also fee into my budgeting whenever I go out of town for like events and everything. Heck, like before this I lived in Bali, and like from Bali to Jakarta, most of the time you don't have an option but to use an airplane, right? And that gets expensive. So you really have to budget, you really have to be disciplined, and then and then I get there spending so much money to go to Jakarta, and then in comes my Jakartan friends who were like, "Oh, are you already at the event? Okay, I'm gonna go now. It's only about like a one hour drive." So you're saying you hate me? So were they saying fuck you to me? Because I feel like they were saying fuck you to me. Was that a fuck you to me? Because I feel like that was like a fuck you to me. Yeah, it's not even 1 hour, it's actually like 2 hours, but still, I had to like fly how many hours and then like pay how much. And sure, yeah, I could just cross the ocean of Bali and Java with a bus, but overnight sleeper bus also costs money, and also it's going to take a long time. It's going to take, could be up to an entire day depending on like which line it's going to take. But yeah, the only silver lining in being the only like Bali girly in my group is that when we do have like events or just like plans that is neither in Bali and neither in Jakarta, I just sit back, relax, and watch my Jakarta peeps for once in their life try and scamper around and try to organize like a travel schedule. Because I say this with love for my friends, but damn, some of y'all suck at doing that. I'd say that to my friends. They're like, "Wait, how do you calculate the hour between like the bus and the trains and everything?" And I'm like, "Okay, you guys kind of suck at this." And then they'd be like, "Yeah, well, that's because I've lived my entire life in Jakarta, because literally everything I need in my life is in Jakarta, Kay." And I was like, "Oh, I see. So was that a fuck you to me? Because that felt like you saying fuck you to me." All I hear in my ears is just disrespect. Was that a fuck you to me? If it weren't so expensive, I'd almost always prefer to fly places for travel. If it weren't so expensive, one, and if I'm allowed more baggage weight, but I know it's probably it's not possible for traveling. Okay, for traveling, the current like baggage limit per person, cabin bag like both cabin baggage and like check-in baggage limit is acceptable. But if you're traveling for conventions, bro, you're going or you're already probably using like a big ass suitcase just for the merch alone. I have a few friends who even like they have to bring like two big ass suitcase and then like a big ass backpack, you know? So you might think like, oh, they must be splitting the two big suitcase, right? Like one for merch, one for like their travel clothes and everything, their toiletries. No, the suitcase are both their merch and con related items. So like their clothing is actually in the backpack. Crazy, right? So yeah. Cost prop say hello. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. But it's also why I've been gravitating towards using trains and buses more lately if I can help it, because the weight limit in buses and trains are far more lenient in my opinion compared to like planes and everything. Udah kayak pindahan asli. I mean, the previous Komifuro where I was like booting by myself and everything, like being, doing it by myself means that I have to prep everything, right? Because on previous Komifuros, I could maybe rely on my friends and we can share the load, right? Like, okay, somebody's bringing the grid and then somebody's bringing like the tablecloth, somebody's bringing the decoration, and everybody is just like, it's like a split load, right? Everybody's bringing their merch and everything. But if you're like booting somewhere in a convention alone, then you have to set up everything alone. You gotta bring everything by yourself. And then on top of that, if the convention is like outside of your country, you gotta handle like immigration and whatnot. So yeah, man. Yeah, I think I do agree. I think it's far better for some people to just ship it. I ship it. These days, whenever I go to Komifuro or like any big anime conventions, most of the time wherever the event is being held, obviously people are gonna be booking out the hotels that are closest to the events, right? And last Komifuro, I arrived at the hotel like 2 days before the event and everything. And even like 2 days before the event, I got into the hotel's lobby and the lobby was chock full of packages. So I assume it's probably packages from people who are like shipping in their merch and equipment and gears and everything. So there you go. But I always have this like I don't know, I don't know why I haven't like thought of shipping my merch or gear ahead of time, even if the hotel is going to take care of it. I think I have a severe fear of the merch getting lost, because I don't know if I've ever told you guys this. Like when I was in college, I made myself like a Waluigi acrylic standee, and it was from like the production house, the like print house was like in a city very very far away from where my campus city was. And I had it shipped and everything, and even though it was like shipped really carefully, when like the when the entire batch of standee came, all of them were split in half in the waist. They fucking Gojo Satoru my Waluigi. Oh man. They Gojo'd him. My Waluigi. And ever since then I was like, God damn it. How could this has happened to me? Waluigi Satoru Israel, that's my husband. Please talk about him respectfully. Oh yeah, shipping service here also kind of have a bad rep too. I can't trust any of them. Man, I feel like on the other hand, I've had enough bad experiences to be a bit wary of like shipping and expedition services. And on the other hand, I really do feel bad for the agents and the staffs and everything, especially during like sale days in Shopee, you know, or like holidays. I can imagine like during the days upcoming throughout and upcoming, especially in Ramadan, they must have been really busy and everything. So packages tend to get lost or broken because they don't have a lot of manpower, you know. So yeah, I'm like really super wary, but also at the same time, I get, you know, why the carelessness happens, but yeah, come on, man. Yeah, they're also severely underpaid, so there you go. I don't know, what's especially like regardless of where you live, what's like your go-to expedition service? I've really liked using Paxel sometimes. Not all the time though. If I really need something to be delivered really, really quickly, and it's not near holidays or public holidays or like Shopee sale dates where, you know, there's going to be a massive influx of packages, I so far really like using Paxel. Yeah, JMT is also really nice. What else? Yeah, I see a lot of JNT lovers. The one thing that you know what guys, like, because some of you have actually reached out to me via like DMs asking if I'd ever consider, you know, shipping internationally for some of my merch. First of all, thank you for the interest. Second of all, I would love to, but I really do mean it when I say there's a shit ton of research that I need to do first on that, because it's not just about like how much it's going to cost. Obviously, it's going to cost a lot. Shipping internationally, like the shipping cost itself is probably going to cost more than what you're paying for the merch itself, you know, because again, Indonesia. And then there's like the the fucking bea cukai. It's like the taxes of it, and yeah, come on, man, Jesus Christ. Damn. Becuknya itu loh, I know. What's bea cukai in English? Customs? Yeah, the fucking customs here. All my homies hate customs. We fucking hate customs in this house, especially Indonesian customs. Fuck you. Man. God damn. I had sabar ke, lebaran paket gua nyangkut 1 bulan. 1 month? 1 month? Customs been holding your package for 1 month? What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they doing? What they doing over there? What they doing over there? Oh man. The thing is, I'm seriously interested in like potentially in the future, maybe spreading out my endeavor into like trying to provide international shipping. Just in case anybody's interested, if nobody's interested, then I'm just not gonna do it. But like if anybody's interested, then yeah, sure, it's an endeavor that I think is worth researching. And I also see some people using just using sites like Shopify, so like you basically put in the design and then Shopify or Redbubble maybe prints it for you and ships it for you. So I guess it's more hands-free, but it's definitely going to cost you basically paying them and then sustaining your website and everything. So there's like pros and cons. I don't know if you guys like follow this one particular creator, especially like in the Indo art sphere. If anybody really likes Genshin fan arts and Studio Ghibli fan arts, there's this creator called Daily Louis Bella, or she goes by the name of Angel. But yeah, Angel is my friend, and I like saying that Angel is my friend because I think that's such a cute thing to say. But yeah, Angel is a friend of mine. I know him. Yeah, Angel is a friend and a former classmate of mine, and she's one of the people that I learn a lot about handling merch with. And even she at some point had to close up like her international shipping. I haven't really asked her like why, but I think she said on Twitter that it had something to do with like costs getting up, and the restrictions are getting even more restrictive, and customs are getting crazier and everything. So when I see that someone of her caliber even had to like postpone her international shipping, I was like, what the fuck? I bought her stuff once, really good stuff. Yeah, fucking love Angel. But yeah, there you go. Hold on, I need my tea. Oh yeah, one time I ordered music CD from this doujin circle I follow. It was like 20 euro. Shipping 30 euro, and then customs nicked it for a month and then charged another 20 euro for processing. What the hell? What the hell? They stop you for harmonicas these days. Who knows what else they stop you? Honestly, bro. This fucking harmonica did nothing wrong. I'm sorry if she sounds so terrible. This thing is like over 20 years old. She's rusty as fuck. I probably shouldn't be putting my lips. On second thought, maybe I got stopped in the TSA not because they thought this was a knife, or not because they thought like this is metal and could be like something dangerous like a bomb or a Swiss knife and everything. Maybe they stopped me because of the harmonica. Maybe because this shit is radioactive. I don't know. Come to think of it, like this is so rusty. Maybe I shouldn't be blowing. Maybe I shouldn't be blowing on her. Maybe I shouldn't put my mouth on her. Words I've never said in my life, but like don't get the tetanus blues. Oh yeah. But yeah. Even though I'm not going to be booting in Komifuro, I think I might still want to visit next month's Komifuro just to visit my friends. I think it's always such a good event because I come from an art background. That means like most of my friends and like former classmates are also fan artists or just artists. So whenever I go to Komifuro, that is basically a class reunion. I'm not kidding, guys. The last Komifuro, my entire like group of classmates, like 20 of them, who weren't booting, who were just like guesses, who were just like visiting Komifuro, they basically like started flocking around like fucking flamingos, and they started looking for everybody who was booting. They started visiting everyone, and it was really sweet. But it was really intimidating because like from my table I could have seen them from a mile away, and then there was like, where's Kay? Where is she? Where is she? And then somebody was like, there she is. And I see this flock of flamingos start hobbling their way into my table, and I was like, oh shit. Oh man. Where's Rachel? Halal bihalal anak art, betul. Saya akan kembali sebagai pengunjung biasa. There was this thing where shipping regulations got changed EU-wide, and it caused jams and delays in customs pretty much everywhere in the Eurozone. Things are dead. Oh man, that sucks. What the hell? I'm really glad it's not a permanent thing though. You know, the delay, I mean. Satu kelas aja, nggak satu angkatan sebenarnya. A few of my former classmates are also regular a regular tabler, a regular booter in events like Komifuro. Some of them are comic artists. Some of them are like mangakas, and sometimes like they and their circle of like other fellow Indonesian mangakas would be in Komifuro as well. One time I was actually like walking around, I was like, I'm on my break, fuck the customers, I want my break. And I was like standing around near the trash can, and I actually bumped into them, and they were like, hey, and I was like, whoa, what are you doing here? So yeah, satu angkatan banyak banget. Kalau satu angkatan, I don't know, I have about like 30 classmates. If we're talking about class as in year, that's like 300 people, bro. Oh my god. That's like 300 people, man. Oh, but there was somebody who went to my table during like the last event, and I can immediately tell that they are my junior, or more like they're currently in the same faculty and university that I graduated from, because they how do you say it, they like crocheted soon, you know, they sew like a patch of like the faculty like student body logo to their jacket. So I could have seen it from a mile away, and when they came to my table, they were like, oh my god, Nesan, can I buy your merch? And I was like, oh, the Digimon? Yeah, sure. And then I saw the emblem on their jacket, and I was like, oh. I saw the emblem on their jacket, and I had like really bad flashbacks. It's like, oh. Alma mater jump scare. So when I saw that, I had to fuck around with them a little bit. So when I was like handing, they eventually bought like some of my Digimon merch, and when I was like handing their purchase to them, I couldn't help it. I had to prank them a little bit, and I asked them about this one particular professor. I was like, "Oh, how's Professor A doing?" And they were like, "Oh, Professor A is doing." How do you know Professor A? Who are you? I was like, wait, how do you know Professor A? What the Nissan? What? And I was like, yeah, I graduated from the same uni and faculty. And she was like, you're my alumni? And I was like, yeah, there's the 5 girls next to me are all your alumni, kiddo. Actually, this entire row I know because I did like I did like a reconnaissance throughout like that entire row of table, you know. This entire row is all your alumni. And they were like, "Wow, that's so cool. Like what year what class year were you?" "Oh, I'm class of 2016." "What class are you? You're relatively new, right?" And then she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm like class of 2025." Okay, well, fuck off. Okay, I see. Fuck you too, I guess. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, cool. Fuck you too, I guess. 9 years. Shh. Shut up. Oh man. I'm having like a severe existential crisis because like it's really funny, like how are you gonna tell me that this year it's gonna be 10 years since I was a freshman in college? That's crazy. What have I been doing this entire time? What have I been doing this entire time, bro? It's been 10 years since I went to college. What the fuck have I been doing? Oh man. Was really embarrassing. That's when embarrassment caught up to me and I realized, okay, Kay, mental note. Next time you see an obvious university student, you know, wearing around your alumnus's like badge and everything on their clothes, don't even bother like asking them what year they are. Oh man. Stay silly and goofy. Of course I will. I will remain silly and goofy down until like I'm like elderly and wrinkled and have like full head of like white hair. I will proudly be goofy till then. Like Jesus Christ. Oh man. It was really funny. It was really funny because there was like two of the girls and one of them was like excitedly telling me, it's like, wow, Nesan, can I which like major were you in? What's your sub major? How was it back then? Blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh my god, you know what? She's so nice. I'm gonna answer her questions. Blah 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 blah. And then her friend saw me and then she said something like, wow, I didn't expect that, like, you know, Nesan, I didn't expect that somebody from like, you know, somebody that graduated on your year was still gonna be attending these kind of events. Okay. Fuck you too, I guess. Fuck you mean you don't think somebody my age is still attending these events? Have you seen the ones who go to Komifuro? I'm willing to bet the people who go to Komifuro, if somebody does a consensus on them, I'm willing to bet that the ones who are age above 25 or maybe in their 30s might be higher than the ones who are below 25. That's how I feel, at least. Because like, again, like I said, the 5 girls next to me are all my classmates. They're all as old as I am in age. We all went to the same we literally shared a desk in university. You know? That entire row was filled with people that I know, so there you go. Oh man. I was like, okay, fuck you too, kid. Who do you think paved the way? Okay? Who do you think, like, I see you don't think I see your Ifantil Ita back there? Who do you think paved the Yaoi way? Here, okay? Calm down with the disrespect, kid. Oh my god. Agak menusuk di hati ya. Memang. Kayaknya iya deh sekitaran itu, ya kan? I do feel like in anime conventions like Komifuro, if somebody bothered to do a consensus, I'm willing to bet that the number one age range might not necessarily be people below 25. It might just be people above 25, because those people usually, not always, usually they have more buying power. They have more buying power, and they also have more money to actually produce a lot more merch, you know, like more modal gitu lah ya. All the exhibitor under 25 usually came from himpunan or creative group. That is true, actually. Yeah, because like the older you are, the more likely you already have some type of income, and when you have income, well, the more you have spending money, and the more likely it is that you pass by my table and buy my Digimon goods. Do it. I mean, there were like that was my entire reason of like selling Digimon, other than, you know, me liking Digimon. But also it's because I was trying to see what kind of market was I gonna entice with Digimon, and yeah, most of them are just unks who had kids. Most of them like are probably well above 30, maybe even 40. So there you go. Oh man. Where's my tea? No, my tea has gone cold. That sucks. Okay, what time is this? Alright. I'm probably going to end the stream in about 15 minutes because because I forgot that caffeine has no effect on me and it's instead making me sleepier. But yeah, probably the one thing that I'm not really looking forward when it comes to like booting in like anime conventions is that no matter where the anime convention is, this is not just like something that pertains to Komifuro, but like anywhere you're doing like anime conventions and just conventions in general, there's bound to be some stupid ass drama. It's inevitable. I know. Okay, some convention dramas are kind of funny, and then there are a few ones that I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on over here? I mean, I know. Jesus. Always, 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 always. God. Like the worst thing, I'm just gonna talk about it with you guys. The worst thing that ever happened to me during a convention um is that some guy groped my butt. So pro tip, people, uh you know, if somebody's like touching you, punch them. Thankfully, when that happened to me, I didn't even have to punch them because they got punched by my friends. So there you go. What the hell? I know. Ew, exactly. You gotta look out for each other, man. Bro, the heck? I know. It was really weird too because there were like three of them. There were three guys, and I realized that the three of them had a tactic, you know. So two of them were gonna talk to me and they were gonna act like they were like interested in me and my friends like boot, you know. So while I, the person who's in charge of like guarding the booth while my friends were like off getting lunch and everything, two of them strikes a conversation with me, blah 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 blah, and then one of them goes behind me and then cops a fucking feel. And I was like, what the fuck? And while my brain was like, what? Yeah, and then suddenly like all three of them just skedaddles. And I remember the event was so crowded and packed that, you know, by the time I realized what happened, they've already like blended in with the crowd. And I was like, what the hell? Gross, it was core. Exactly. I was like, how? What kind of bum ass what kind of bum ass life are you living that you have a committee for ass grabbing? What kind of bum ass fucking life do you have that you gotta make like some kind of meta, some kind of coordination to be grabbing like a girl's butt? What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Like so much effort for what? To be a piece of shit? It was really bad. And I remember that I was booting as a part. I was in college at the time and I was booting in part. So basically, like, because I was like an art student, our student body rented out a booth in the event where we were selling like merch made by, you know, the students in our organization and everything. So that was why I was there, right? So after that happened, I immediately reported it to my senior, who was at the time the head of the student body and everything. And I told them that I can testify that the three men who did that to me all three of them were particularly wearing like uniform from a certain, I'm not gonna say the name of the campus, but they were all wearing the uniform of a certain campus that's also boothing in the event. Like their booth is just like a few rows away from ours and everything, you know. And I told my and I told my senior, I told the head of my student body, just like, yo, like there's three people from like the blah 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 campus over there just groped my ass. Like I'm not saying you gotta punch them, dude. I'm not saying you gotta punch them, dude, but you gotta go over there and talk to whoever is the leader there and tell them to like watch out for their kids, you know. And then like I mean, I never liked this particular senior of mine, but he didn't end up going there. So yeah, I told him, yo, you gotta talk to the other campus student body leader. You gotta talk to the other student body leader. And he was like, what? Do I have to? And I was like, do you? Die in a fire. I hope you die in a fire. And I was like, why? Like, why wouldn't you talk to the other student body? And he was like, I don't know. I don't know, like, what would I even say? Like, I don't like confrontation. And I was like, I don't like confrontation too, dude. But like, also, I don't like people touching my ass. But they touch my ass anyway. Jesus Christ. He's such a coward. He is such a coward. He was a terrible student body president too. Like, this event happened in a different city, and we had to take a train to go there. And I remember this was like a big gossip in my between me and my classmates, because like we all witnessed this. I think the reason why that particular student body president of mine, that particular senior of mine, was such a lousy president in that event, just like no responsibility whatsoever, is because he's using this trip to fuck around with a fellow student. I'm not even joking, guys. I'm not even joking, because me and my friends, the juniors, actually caught them. First, we caught them inside like the train toilet. Who does that on a train toilet? You're lucky we didn't get kicked out. You're so fucking lucky that we didn't get kicked out by the train staff, you know. What the fuck? First of all, they did that inside of the train toilet. And then later, we were all in we all rented like this capsule hotel for all of our team to stay in. Why the fuck did I find this guy inside of the girls' capsule? And I was really scared, because I thought that maybe this is non-consensual, you know? I thought this was like maybe like a power imbalance thing, where he's like exerting his power as student body president to force the girl or something. And I was really ready to beat him up. I was really ready to kill him right there and then. But then I talked to the girl, and the girl's like, no, God, no. Like he would never. We're in love. And I'm like, you sure? And she's like, yeah, no, he would never do that to me. I'm like, You're sure? You're absolutely sure? Because like, if you didn't consent to this, you know, if even some percentage in your body did not consent to this, it's okay to say so. Okay? It's okay to say so. I'm not gonna kill the guy. I might just beat him up until he can't like wake up or something, but like, I'm not gonna kill him. But we're gonna beat him up though. He's like, yeah, we're in love, okay? One of the craziest thing, guys. You wanna know the craziest thing? Is that I'm sure with this story, you think that this senior of mine and the other senior, the girl, you might think that, oh, so basically the girl, the other senior, the girl is his girlfriend, right? She's not. The guy has a girlfriend in a different campus. No, yes. So yeah, that was why I was so like fucking stressed out. That was why, like, us the juniors looking at our senior, the student body president, acting like that, we're like, you are such a moron. You're such a moron. You're so fucking stupid. Oh, so the bar is in deepest layer of hell. The craziest thing is that I even like I dragged the girl with me and I was like, Nesan, you do know that did you know that the guy has a girlfriend? Right? You can't be letting him do these stuffs with you, man. Like you're just a fling. Okay, you're the mistress, you're the third party here, and all she said was, "Oh yeah, I know." Okay, 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 whatever, dude. Whatever. I guess whatever. Whatever, bro. Oh man. Well, what a trash bag, I know. The way the music stopped for a second, I know, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. That's even more fucked up, I know. The thing is, I don't even know if at the girl's case, like I don't even know if she truly likes him and consents to being intimate with him, or if this is or if she's truly like being forced and is just coping with the, oh yeah, I know he has a girlfriend and everything. See, like everything was so fucked up. What the fuck? I mean, but yeah. As far as I know, as of right now, as far as I know, obviously the cheating got discovered and it was a big drama in our faculty and everything. And the male senior, the student body president, broke up with his girlfriend and also broke up with the other girl. I think he's currently married though. And he's very into NFTs. So there you have it. He's very into cryptos and NFTs, judging from his Instagram profile. So yeah, there you go. How is a guy like that married? I don't fucking know, man. Oh, hell no. Sounds about right. Yeah, that also checks out. How does a guy like that get married? I don't know. The same, like, I don't like this fact, but I've had my fair share of experiencing and witnessing getting cheated on, or even just like cheaters in general. I know we're all on the same page that cheaters are assholes, but you know that doesn't mean cheaters don't have riz. Okay, some cheaters have desperation and no riz, and that's just pathetic. But there's also a lot of cheaters out there who unfortunately does have massive riz. So if anybody asks me like, how did a guy like that get a wife and everything, I don't know, probably because he used his riz. But that riz doesn't mean anything if you're still stupid about it. Ah, man. Truth Nook. Oh man. I've also had like a couple of classic cases with a few acquaintances of mine where A and B is married, and then A one day tells B, hey, can we try like having an open marriage? Then B's like, open marriage? And then A's like, yeah, so you and I are still like spouses to each other. We're still married and everything, but we can both sleep around and everything and have like other partners. But what A actually means is that, can I justify cheating on you? And then B eventually is like, shit, I guess so and everything. But what happens after that is that even though A is the one who comes up with the whole open marriage idea to B, if B actually goes on a date with a different partner, if B actually like has sex or just like go on a date with a different partner, A cannot handle it. I've seen this case so many fucking times. I gotta tell people, don't use like an invitation of an open marriage as a way to justify cheating. Okay? Don't go around telling your partner, oh, I want an open marriage where we can kiss and date and fuck other people. But then your partner actually kiss and date and fuck other people and you're like, no, not like that. Oh man. I won't lie, for some people that can work. I'm basically on the same boat. I've never been married, so it's not my place to say like what works in your marriage or not. Some people think that, arrangements like open marriage is stupid. Fair. For some people, maybe that's the only way that it can work between you two, whatever your circumstance. Fair. But what I mean is that if you come to your partner and make any sort of agreement where fair is fair, then fair is fair. That's all it is. I've had this case like so many fucking times from my friends, it's laughable. What the fuck is going on? you know that gif on Twitter people like to use with the guy who's laughing and then suddenly it's like, no, not like that. Yeah, it's basically it. Oh honey, what if you and I like start dating other people? No, but I don't want a divorce. I just want to date other people. Okay, you're okay with it? Oh honey, you're the best. And then honey goes on to date other people and then this guy's like, oh no, not like that. Oh man, what the fuck. Jesus Christ. I find the idea of opening up an ongoing close relationship weird as fuck. That's fair. See, my personal stance has always been, it's actually really none of my business of how you make your relationship work, as long as you're all consenting adults. Like, I'm not really equipped with the knowledge to say like what's like universally wrong or whatnot, but if you already consent to something, that at least actually fair is fair. What the fuck is this? I had K withdrawals. Jesus Christ. I needed 2 people. Oh man. Tapi guys, kalian pernah ngerasain yang gue rasain gak? Oh my god, Kay is gonna open up with about her own experience. Lu pernah gak ngerasain di ghosting sama pacar sendiri 4 tahun? Have y'all ever experienced getting ghosted by your own partner for 4 years? Crazy. Ball. Crazy. What, that's possible? Oh, sweetie, it's really possible. 4 tahun bisa buat cium. Oh my god. Kuat banget kayak iya gua mah. At that point, are you even still in a relationship past like 6 months of being ghosted, I already assumed that, oh, I'm getting ghosted, like, we're not a couple anymore, right? So then tell me why, right? Like, this guy ghosted me first, right? Suddenly disappears from my life. Completely. Changed his number and everything, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. And I had to go searching for him and everything. And then past like half a year, I was like, oh, so I guess I got dumped. I don't know why he didn't just tell me like, hey, I'm dumping you. It would have been like much easier, but I guess I got dumped. So yeah, that's like the logical thing, right? So then tell me why did they reappear in my life 4 years later, asking me to meet up in like one of our old date spot? And then when I got there, dude cried, asked for forgiveness, and said like, I'm ready to properly break things off with you. You ready to properly break? What? What? Drama. What? What the hell? I don't know if this is like a funny detail, but I need you guys to know that prior to him calling me randomly that afternoon with like, hey Kay, I'm in the city, can you like come meet me, blah 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 blah. Do you know what I was doing when the call came in? This is not even a joke. I was in an arcade with my friends. I was in a time zone with my classmate, or was it Game Master? I forgot. I was in a time zone. I was in an arcade with my friends. We were playing the basketball game, and I was like, ring, 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 ring. Oh, there's a call. Hello. So it's like, hey, Kay, it's me. I'm really sorry, but like, can you meet me up at, you know, our usual date spot? And I was like, what? What? When you could have brought your friends with you, would have been so funny. I did want to bring them, but also if I brought my friends, I was low-key kind of scared that they were gonna kill him. What did your friends say? They told me to go. They were like, girl, you gotta go. And I was like, really? What if this is a trap? What if he's gone psycho? What if he's gonna murder me? Seriously, I was scared that he was gonna murder me. But then they pointed out that the spot that he asked to meet me in is actually like a relatively crowded spot. So I guess he purposely chose like a public place so that I don't feel like he's gonna kill me or something and everything. And they're like, girl, he ghosted your ass for 4 years. Like, you gotta meet this guy and see what the deal is with this guy. If I was your friend, I would definitely unalive that dude. Crazy. But yeah, I don't know. It was really funny because he was crying and everything. And while he was crying and begging for forgiveness, I was literally just like, oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It was literally like, hey, maafin gua ya, kay gua minta maaf, gua jahat banget sama lu. And I was like, tepuk-tepuk pundak. Oh ya, nggak apa-apa, men. Santai aja. Oh man, this guy was having a breakdown in public. Yeah, man. It was a very popular dating spot back in the day. So there were like a lot of couples there, and I think we ruined their date night with with the guy crying and sobbing. Looking back, I guess other couple must have assumed that I was dumping him. Oh man. Why you make him sound like he's dying and begging for forgiveness? Aha. I'll give you guys like the entire tea about this particular guy. So how he and I met is that he is actually my academic rival for years. Ooh, spicy! I know. Okay, so it was an enemies to lovers type of thing. But having been his lover, I'd say if I could rewind time, I'd rather just kept being enemies. If I could rewind time, I'd tell younger Kay, hey girl, just keep being enemies. It ain't worth it. No, man. So yeah, remember when I told you guys that when I was younger, I participated a lot in tournaments and everything? To the point that I can't even attend classes normally. So yeah, basically in all of that tournaments, I almost always eventually end up going against his team. I don't know what is it with the universe, but yeah, for like years and years and years, it's always like either I'm in first place or he's in first place. If I'm in first place, he's in second place. If he's in first place, I'm in second place. Okay, at some point I was like, I'm gonna kill this dude. I'm gonna kill this dude. And then some fucked up part of my brain was like, no, you love him. And I'm like, shut up, brain. Oh man. So yeah, eventually during one of those tournaments, while we were like really fighting, we're like, oh, you're the poo-poo head. Oh yeah, you're the bitch. You're a bigger bitch. There was a moment where we somehow ended up opening up to one another, and then we had this moment of like, ah, you're actually just like me. You're actually not a bitch. And then he was like, also, oh, you're actually a human being with feelings. You're actually not a bitch. And I was like, I know. Fuck you. So yeah, and then after that, we started dating in secret because we didn't want to let our team know, because I don't know, because our teams hated one another, so it was kind of like a Romeo Juliet type of thing, you know. So yeah, it really sucked for me because we couldn't go public that we were dating. It means that, you know, throughout the whole heartbreak of me getting ghosted by him, I couldn't even tell anybody from my team, because if I told them, they'd be like, why did you even date him? And I'd be like, I don't know. Oh man. So yeah, honestly, it was also like a big fault on my end, because one of the major things that humanized this guy to me, you know, because we both started seeing each other past the whole I'm a perfect, you know, I'm so perfect, I'm a genius, I'm a gifted child facade, was us opening up about our like traumas and flaws and everything, right? And one of his biggest, like, I don't know, guilt, regret, one of his big point in life is that he had been in love with this girl for years, and he just can't have her for some reason. So it becomes his like Joji slow dancing in the dark thing for him, you know. I don't want to cry. So yeah, I don't know. And then we bonded and everything, And then one day he was the one who went like, okay, I gotta tell you something. And I was like, what? And he was like, oh, I love you. And I was like, and you know me, like I was like very, very dumb and craving for attention and affection back then, you know. I was a kid, like he was a kid, I was a kid. We were like teenagers. We were like what? Just hitting like 18 when that happened and everything. So yeah. I was like, well shit, I guess I can fix him. Spoiler alert, she could not. Oh man. So yeah, and then we went on for about like almost a year. And then he started ghosting me. Well, like when we finally like we both entered like university and everything. It was really hard enough because he and I went to different universities in different provinces, different like cities and everything. So yeah. So I heard from his former teammate that maybe the reason he ghosted me is that because that unattainable girl that he kept like pining over, I think for one reason or another, she eventually become attainable. He could actually pursue her, you know? So I think he basically dumped me to go after the girl that he's been pining his entire life for. And I think the reason that he suddenly reached out to me after 4 years and begging more for my forgiveness is because, according to the former teammate, I think even though he got the girl, seems like the relationship didn't end up working out very well. So maybe he felt bad. Maybe he felt like, oh shit, like, you know, that awful feeling of like you've been pining for something, dreaming for something or someone your entire life, and you finally have it, and turns out it's not all as great or as smooth sailing as you thought it was gonna be. So they said that eventually this dude and the girl broke up, and that's when he contacted me, and then I was like, okay. Man. Were you never tried to get to him face to face when he started ghosting you? Oh, I did. I did. I contacted his sister and everything, but he didn't have a good relationship with his parents, so it was mostly like his sister who I contacted. But eventually, even the sister told me just stop pursuing him. I don't think he's gonna continue with you, okay? And I was like, okay, fair enough. Thank you for the warning. At least he wasn't looking to rekindle anything. You're gonna get angry. You're gonna get angry because while he was like crying in that date spot, he's like, I'm so sorry, Kay. I was so mean to you, blah blah blah. And I was like patting his shoulder, just like, yeah, dude. Yeah, buddy, like, water under the bridge, you know, it's fine. Eventually, eventually he looked at me, sniffling, snotting, you know, and just asked me, like, do you think, like, there's still a chance? And I was like, the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you know, like, you and me. And I was like, no. Okay, sweetie, first of all, let's wipe this snot and tears out of your face, okay? Second of all, stand up straight, okay? Third of all, no. Jesus Christ, no. Oh, man. The audacity, yeah. I'm guessing he really must have been not doing well mentally with the whole, with the whole reality crumbling fact of the person that you wanted your entire life isn't necessarily like the one and everything. So I don't know, but yeah, he was really super desperate, and I just patted him on the shoulder and just like and just said like, no. Have you no shame, bro? When somebody's that desperate, of course they're not gonna have shame. But yeah, there you go. I got ghosted for 4 years. Ah, jeez. Wait, my nose is so stuffy. I need a tissue. Sorry. Excuse me? Sorry, my nose is so stuffy. But yeah, that's my history with relationship. Well, one of them at least. All of them didn't end well, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's probably why, like, right now, I'm just happy living my life. And I am severely uninterested in pursuing anything romantic right now because, yeah, out of all the experiences I had in my life, I could say that most of them don't end really well, so yeah. Oh, man. Thank you for gross noises, ma'am. You're welcome. It's the least I can do. Very fair, yeah. Wait, I gotta stretch. Big bird stretch. But yeah. There was also like this K person you're seeing seems promising so far. Oh, hell yeah, bro. She's funny, she's smart, she's independent. Tends to get jailed for no fucking reason, but like if you can look past that. Oh man. I rarely talk about like another experience I had, but this one is a bit more recent. But when I say recent, it's actually been like, wait, let me count. How old am I now? 28. Oh, it's actually been about like 4 years. It's been a long time, this one. But would you believe me if I told you that I've also experienced having a relationship where it was actually quite serious to the point that we actually were in the middle of talking about marriage. Like we were already like planning it and everything. Yeah, that happened. Or more like that didn't happen. Oh man. That deep, yeah. Wait a second, a crow relative of Raven in a jail. Are you a fellow jailbird? I sure am. Oh man. But yeah, that's a story for another time, because I think compared to being ghosted for 4 years, that this one in particular cuts me way deeper than anything else. So I'll save it for like some other time when I feel like talking about it. But point being is that I think like some of my acquaintances assume that I don't know, I guess some of my acquaintances assume that I have zero experience in romance, and therefore that's why I'm disinterested in it. And then whenever they tell me that, it's like, okay, you don't get it, because you've never been in love, you know, you've never been in like that serious pursuit to the point that, you know, you think about settling down and everything. And I just look at them just like, you don't know jack shit about me. I was like, holy shit, bro, you don't know jack shit about me. You ever think that maybe the reason like somebody is disinterested, is not particularly interested anymore in romance, is because they've been through that? Holy crap. But yeah. What the fuck? I said I was gonna end the stream at like 30 minutes ago and it's already this hour. Jeez. Okay. I think this is a good spot to end things. It's generally the people who have never been in a relationship are the ones who are most into it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm really in a state of life where I understand that some people are not gonna believe me when I say this, but I genuinely feel like I'm in a state of life where my platonic relationships is currently more than enough to support me emotionally right now. I know it's not necessarily something that can work for everybody, but it's something that has been working for me. And I see no reason to change it, you know? Not in the near future, at least. Of course, I'm saying all of this like, who knows, like things could change. I know, but I don't know. I'm just really grateful and happy for what I have right now. So yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, that's good. Not everyone can do that. I know. Also, I think that some people, I mean, they're allowed to think like this, but sometimes it does get annoying for me and my friends because obviously I'm not always friends with just women, right? So I'm friends with men too and whatnot, and sometimes I really don't like it when just because I happen to be close friends with a few guys here and there, they see a girl and a guy and they immediately think that it has to have a romantic connotation. And whenever people make that kind of teasing to me and my friends, it just gets so uncomfortable for me. Because first of all, hey, they could have a partner too. What the fuck? They could have a partner too. What the fuck? You don't know anything? And 3, I could be into women too. You don't know that. You don't know anything, you know. But you see, like you see a guy and a girl, you're like, oh, they're in love, and I'm like, oh no, please don't make things weird. Like I'm already having like a comfortable dynamic here with my friends. Everybody's comfortable. We have boundaries, we have clear boundaries, we have things that we can enjoy as friends and things that we enjoy with, like, they can enjoy with their significant other, and it works and everything. Please don't start gossiping about like, oh, a girl and a guy, oh, they must be in love. Please don't. I shit you not. This is like super silly, but I shit you not, because like some of the mods in my channel that you see here and there, because some of them are dudes, I shit you not, guys, I've had acquaintances thinking that I'm dating them. Not one, I said them. And to that I say, what kind of risk do you think I'm practicing here? Them? You think I'm dating them? Plural. What kind of risk Yes, guys, I am here by making a statement that every single mod that I have in my channel. Yes, I'm making a statement that I am in fact dating every single mod that I have in my channel. I might as well be dating every single one of my viewers. God damn it. Like all of them, I don't fucking know. Yeah, see, this is what pisses me off. This is what pisses me off. These people who are making that gossip about me, they always only attack the guys. What about the girlies? What about the girlies? What about the girlies who are my mods? Am I not dating them? I feel offended. I told this to my friends, I told this to my mods, and they were also like severely offended. They were like, what the fuck? Why are they only gossiping that Kay's dating the guys? What about us? Why is she not dating us? And I was like, damn straight, what the fuck? Yeah, man, I feel offended. Let the ladies get some too. Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. Perhaps this is kind of mean for me to say, but to those kind of people who are that obsessed, I don't know. If you keep doing that, I feel like, I don't know, like, do you not happen to have like a good platonic friendship bond in your life that you assume that the only kind of bond that is truly real are the ones that are romantic? What about familial? What about platonic? What about sibling, brotherly, sisterly? I don't know. So yeah, that's what's been brewing like behind the Karmickrow office, you know. Is Kay dating her mods or not? And what I hate about my mods is that if you ask them that, at least one of them is going to say yes. And you can't tell if they're being ironic. Of course they're being ironic, but but fucking dum-dums in the internet can't tell that my mods are being ironic, and I gotta tell my mods to like fucking stop saying yes. I gotta tell them to stop saying yes, because they get so tired of it. They're like, hey mod, are you really dating? Yes. Is that what you wanted to hear? Yes. And I'm like, dude, can you not like they don't understand that you're being sarcastic, okay? And then they're like, oh shit, my bad. They actually think I'm being serious. Yeah, they actually think you're being serious. Oh. Damn. Clearly you have no emotional attachment to them and just use them. Yeah. Don't worry, that's all my mods are to me. They're just tools. Are Corvids polyamorous? I have no clue. This Corvid is leave me the fuck alone, Morris. Okay, enough. I gotta go. I've been saying I wanted to end the stream, and I haven't been ending the stream. But yeah, it's good to be back. Sorry I left you guys for 10 days. I still have a lot of work to catch up, especially because Komi Para Comic Parade is happening. What is it happening? In 2 weeks, holy shit. And I still have so many things to prepare, but don't worry, I'll pepper in some streams now and again. I won't let you have like a 10-day drought again. You miss us so much, and what if I did? Y'all have a problem with me missing you? Breaking news, this VTuber is the one who's parasocial to her live stream chatters. But yeah, I think I'll end things here, and I'm gonna go Are my friends in a call? Why are my friends not in a call? Why are my mods not waiting for me in a call? Do they hate me? Do they not love me anymore? I thought they were all dating me. I thought we have a little harem here going on. I thought I was an otome protagonist. What the fuck? Why are they not in the call to welcome me? She's leaving us again. I will see you in I'll try to stream in at least 2 or 3 days. Gotta sprinkle it here and there, you know. But I probably can only like right now I can only probably do up until 2 hours, because more than that my stamina will be depleted and then I'll be left with no stamina to continue working. So yeah, poly breakup. Thanks for the stream and have a good rest. Okay, you too. Pinky promise, I give you my pinky. You can't see it, but I'm giving my pinky to my webcam. But yeah, okay. Where's my music? Oh, here it is. Hell yeah. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by, you guys. I'll see you guys in a few. Don't cry without me. Goodbye. Waiting for a seed part. I know y'all miss me. Anyway, today's random bird fact with K is that did you know that some species, well, not species, but some albatrosses actually exhibit lesbian relationships? Interesting. I'm not joking, by the way. Look it up. It's actually true. We got bird Yuri. All hail bird Yuri. True, damn right. A little bit of avian Yuri to end the night here, but yeah, there you go. The more we know. Birds are generally super queer. That is very true. The birds be woke as hell, man. But yeah, I don't know. I love birds. Birds are cool. They're kind of cringe sometimes, and their poop is white, and they're kind of gay, but they're really cool and everything. Yeah. Also, did you know that the smartest, arguably the smartest species of bird, well, most people say that it's a gray parrot. I disagree, because I think the smartest bird is obviously me. That wasn't funny. Okay, bye.